Megumi must have joined the gang cause he in the middle of the street throwing up blood, you feel me? Oh, no, he's just hurt. He's badly hurt. Alright, so is it just me or does Shigemo slashing Megumi remind you of how Yuabaha killed Yamamoto? Like you finna let this nigga use all his energy and burn through his skill set and then you just pop up and steal the kill? Toji was supposed to be the final boss. Imagine you playing a game and you have every reason to believe that you're about to enter the final encounter. You spend all your in-game currency to level up and upgrade your gear. You begin the fight and you hold nothing back. You use all the items you've been saving. Super Divine Water, Book of Esoteric Magic, all of it. And when it's all said and done, you've defeated the boss. Well, in Megumi's case, he took himself out, but still. And then this blonde, ponytail having, Ugg boot wearing, missing tooth ass metrosexual sorcerer whose only power is that he's fucking lucky? Are you serious? Right now in Shibuya, there's curses who can create oceans, make the streets flow with lava, shoot blood like a special beam cannon, and reduce everything to rubble. And your power is that you're kinda lucky? Get the fuck out of here, dog. How'd you even make it this far? And this nigga pulls up and almost kills Megumi. And just from the 2 episodes that he's been in this season, he's become one of the most hated characters in my book. He's up there with Black Zetsu. Oh, stab a nigga in the back ass bitch. But anyway, Megumi summons Mahoraga. And they kind of explain this in the show, but let me break this down for you. Megumi's like the little brother they always be getting into some shit, and Mahoraga's the big brother that he can call to help him out. But Mahoraga don't like the drama, so he began on Megumi's ass too. So that's why he backhanded him into the wall like that. He was like, you be trying to call me in every fight you get into, and now you bring me here to whoop on this sorry excuse for a villain? Man, fuck both of y'all. So he ready to start spazzing on everybody like a tailed beast. And did you see how Megumi was smiling right before he got put to sleep? This emo ass sad Sasuke, I swear the only times I've ever seen him smile that big is when he thinks he's about to die. And Mahoraga pulled up in a straitjacket like they brought him from Arkham Asylum. Like even in the Shadow World where all of Megumi's Shikigami live, he still has to be restrained? What, does he just attack everything that moves like a piranha? So Sukuna swoops in to continue his reign of terror on this wide-body Baraka ass nigga, and he ready to give him that Jogo treatment. But Mahoraga is not Jogo. He's something more. Something sinister. But don't get it twisted, he's still finna lose. He just put up a good fight. So they both hit each other in the opposite buildings, and Sukuna must have known that this was finna be a cinematic fight, so he came back with a bucket of popcorn and a beverage. And what? Did he randomly find that lying around, or did he actually go to the trouble to fix that up for himself real quick for the dramatic effect? Either way, that would have worked on me. If I was in a fight and a nigga walked up eating popcorn, I would just apologize and quit. Or I'd summon that glick like don't be a menace. But anyway, they keep fighting. And this seemed like some Batman versus Bane type fight cause the size difference is crazy. And how big is Mahoraga? Cause he went from looking like Hercules from Fate or Brawly or something to straight up grabbing a subway train with one hand later on in the fight. So we see that Mahoraga could match Sukuna's speed when they exchanged that barrage of punches like Yuji and the Grasshopper, and it seems like they were equal. Then Sukuna starts using the environment like Jackie Chan and wraps him up with some construction wire and throws him on some Spider-Man shit. So Mahoraga starts throwing enough cars at him to cause a traffic jam on the interstate. Like, how are so many cars within arm's reach anyway? So they continue to have this Dragon Ball Z level fight. Buildings are being destroyed like they were built by the 3 little pigs, and people are getting caught in the crossfire and dying. There's even a part where this extra ass nigga Sukuna got hit in the neck, but he made a mouth appear there cause for some reason he could do that, and his teeth are so strong that he broke Mahoraga's sword. And if y'all thought it was a close fight, you're wrong. Cause the only reason it lasted so long is not cause they're close in power, but cause Mahoraga is hacks and more durable than Tsunade. I mean, Sukuna must have killed him at least 3 times. One time he slashed him in half, but he just held the pieces together and healed like Majin Buu. Then there was even a point where he hit him so hard that Mahoraga started foaming at the mouth like he was having a seizure. But he just kept spinning that Price is Right wheel on his back and jumping back in. And you can't tell me that Sukuna was taking this seriously. I mean, look at him. He had his hands in his pockets half the time. Hell, he was even laughing and sitting on a traffic light at one point. And remember how he caught Mahoraga in that Home Alone style wire trap and he just stood there and looked at him? If Sukuna was serious, he could have boomed him right there, but he chose to look cool for the style points instead. And the destruction that they caused does get a little confusing, at least for me, because they had rubble floating in the air like a planetary devastation jutsu from the Renegon. And somehow they even brought a plane out the sky and made it crash? Like, what the fuck? How did that happen? But I think even Sukuna noticed that this fight was getting a little too crazy, so he was like, aight, and he just summoned his domain to end it. And I think it's dope how his domain is different from everyone else's and that it's open and way bigger, and the red effect they used just complemented it so good. So he pretty much eviscerates everything comprised of matter that's within his range, and then he proceeds to use the same fire attack to kill Jogo to wipe Mahoraga off the map, and it created a flaming tornado like Pikkon after the Majin Buu saga. And I gotta say, I think the final scene with Yuji reawakening was so impactful, but I hate that they used the intro music for it. Like, I get the concept, but that music doesn't match at all. If it was like the Tokyo Ghoul music, which is more ethereal and emotional, then it would have worked. But this, nah, that wasn't it. That was off to me. But whatever, it's still a good episode. Let me know what y'all think. Oh, and Nanami's still alive. He just walking around the subway looking like Two-Face, I guess. Yo, if you like this video, I got more like it on my channel, so make sure you like and subscribe. And ring that bell like Santa, you feel me? Or I might be coming down your chimney. Cause real niggas elevate and motivate, we don't dissipate, you heard?